Coolidge Dam is located about a half hour southeast of Globe, Arizona, and it sticks out compared to most dams due to the domes on its backside. Work commenced on the dam in January of 1927 and was later completed in October of 1928. Now the dam impounds San Carlos Lake, which is fed by the Gila River, and according to snowflow.org, the dam can hold up to 1,315,400 acre-feet of water, and as of the end of June 2023, the dam is holding just over 468,000 acre-feet of water. And for anyone that might be new to my channel, 1 acre-foot is approximately 326,000 gallons of water, and to give you a better visual of what an acre-foot of water is, it's about the size of a football field, 1 foot deep. And according to Fox 10 Phoenix, this is the highest it's been in 5 years. The dam stands at 250 feet high, and each of the domes has a span of 180 feet. The total overall length of the dam, including the 2 spillways with 1 on each side, is 920 feet. And speaking of the spillways, my research on the internet concluded that the last time, and the only time the Coolidge Dam spillways were ever used, was back in 1993 when they received up to 3 times the normal amount of rainfall, leaving the dam operators no choice but to release excess water downstream. Now this dam has many features that stick out, but one that really caught my eye the most is the 2 eagles that are perched out on the front of the dam. You probably won't be able to see them from the walkway, but if you're like moi and you have a drone, you can get some pretty amazing shots of them. And that's the one thing I noticed about this dam, is the amount of detail that went into it. The eagles, the lanterns, the pillars, and even the barriers that prevent you from falling off the edge and plummeting to your death. Okay, that might have been a little excessive, but still, whoever designed this dam, they did it with style. If you look here on the domes, you can see they are slowly starting to crumble a little bit, which would be bad news for anything further downstream if anything were to happen. Now I did find 2 articles online that seem to contradict each other. One article stated that the dam did undergo renovations, while the other one stated that they haven't as of just yet. Either way, if they did undergo renovations, it wasn't that helpful, and if they haven't as of just yet, well, they should really get on that. With how high the water is out there right now, that could spell out disaster for anything further downstream should the domes collapse. Just saying. Also worth noting, if you do plan on coming out here to visit, you do not need a high clearance vehicle or 4x4 to get to the dam, and you can either park and walk across the dam or drive across it just like I did. Here's another look at San Carlos Lake. If you look across the lake over there, you can see a campground, boat launching ramp, and some buildings. We're just about a half a mile up from the dam, which was right over there. Back when I was doing my series on the Salt River in Arizona, a lot of you guys were recommending Coolidge Dam to come check out too, amongst other dams like Watson Dam and things like that. So if you guys do have any other recommendations that you want me to check out and visit, let me know in the comments section down below, because I do write all of them down. After I got done checking out Coolidge Dam, I made my way back into the valley and across the Phoenix Death Trap system, also known as Highway 101. Not even kidding, I nearly got into 3 car accidents, got honked at twice, and flipped off once by a Karen in a BMW, but that's Phoenix traffic for you. We decided to take Highway 101 all the way to I-17 North to get to our next stop on the dam tour. Check this out. I'm sure I'm gonna get this wrong, but this is either a donkey or a burro. Hey there, guy. Just going on his day, minding his own business. Never seen one of these guys up and close before. Probably gonna go lay in the shade. It is pretty hot out today too. It's like 104 degrees right now. Just steaming. Alright everybody, so we made it to New Waddell Dam, and just behind New Waddell Dam is Lake Pleasant. The smaller dam that you see right here is called Lower Lake Dam, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the history and the background and whatnot, so that means let's get the drone up in the air. Construction on the New Waddell Dam started in 1985 and was completed by 1994, and it dams up the Agua Fria River, creating what we know today as Lake Pleasant. Compared to other dams like Hoover Dam, Roosevelt Dam, and Glen Canyon Dam, this is an earthen dam, meaning it's an artificial dam created by the placement and compacting of various different types of soils and rocks. And according to usbr.gov, the dam has a height of 440 feet and a length of 4,700 feet. It has a max storage capacity of 1,108,600 acre-feet of water, and as of this video being made, it is currently holding 754,000 acre-feet of water. Now, aside from providing a long list of recreational activities for locals, the dam's main purpose is to store Colorado River water and provide flood protection by regulating the flows on the Agua Fria River. And according to usbr.gov, the dam also has a pump generating plant, which does produce hydroelectric power. However, power is only produced when water is being released, which is typically only in the summer months when the demand for water and electricity increases. Now, being that this is called New Waddell Dam, there was an old Waddell Dam that now sits underwater. Construction on the old dam started in 1926 and was completed in October of 1927. It featured 20 buttresses and multiple concrete arches and stood at 76 feet tall with a crest length of 2,160 feet. Upon completion of the dam, it was the largest concrete arch and buttress dam in the world, and here's an old photo I found on the web that displays its location compared to the new dam. I even found some old photos of when they purposely breached the old dam to allow water to flow through and fill up the new reservoir. You can find many videos on YouTube of people diving to the old dam, so it's still there, just underwater. Alright, now we're gonna make our way out to Horseshoe Dam. This is just northeast of Phoenix, Arizona, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can make it out here, because about 2 years ago, I tried driving out there, and the road got washed out after a certain amount of miles, and I hadn't been able to go out there ever since. But I haven't seen any signs or any warnings or any alerts on MapQuest saying that the road was washed out, so we're gonna keep on driving as far as we can. The road out to Horseshoe Dam is a fairly easy drive, but for anyone looking to travel out here, here's what you need to know. The first few miles on Horseshoe Dam Road are paved, and the last 10 miles or so are not. And it is a pretty bumpy road, but you don't need 4x4 or a high clearance vehicle to get out here. Although it will help you and you'll probably get out there faster, but if you do have a rinky-dink little car like mine, just go slow and you'll be just fine. I think this just became my all-new favorite dam in Arizona, mainly because you can walk underneath it and you can kind of get a little wet, which is amazing when it's a hot day like today. Hoover Dam, Glen Canyon Dam, Roosevelt Dam, those are cool too, but this one, I think, takes the cake. Oh, check it out, some dude's driving across it. Wow! I'm not sure how well you can hear me, but I'm going to try to walk all the way through with the camera. I'm going to try to hide it a little bit, that way it doesn't get damaged, but I do want to check out what's on the other side. That was awesome! Looks like the camera got a little wet, but I think it'll recover. Horseshoe Dam sits on the Verde River about an hour and 20 minutes northeast of Phoenix, Arizona. It was constructed from 1944 to 1946 and creates what we know today as Horseshoe Lake. The dam is 1,500 feet long and 144 feet high, and the reservoir has a capacity of 209,000 acre-feet of water, and as of this video being made, it's about 92% full. And according to snowflow.org, the reservoir provides water for irrigation, recreation, and fish and wildlife habitat. It also provides water for nearby cities, including Phoenix. And whether you live in Arizona or you just happen to be traveling through, I would recommend stopping in here. I've visited many dams throughout the state of Arizona, but never have I been able to walk underneath one and get views like this. And if you do want to stay for a while, go right ahead. It is a pretty popular area when it comes to camping, boating, fishing, and hiking.